Guys and dolls, it's Wednesday the 21st of August, and it's a better day than most days, to be honest with you, because really good video from Tommy there. Hopefully you've all seen it. Quite exhilarating, and you know, makes me feel a wee bit more confident and a bit more hopeful. But the one point I want to make from it, you know, and I'm going to mention Richard's video as well. But going back to Tommy, you know, he talks about like hope not hate, organisations that's causing so much problems, like put so much effort, time and money into discrediting him, bad mouthing him and telling lies about him, with the backing of the government, the BBC News, Channel 4 News, Sky News, LBC News, The Guardian. You know, these are huge corporations, and now we find out Apple and Android. You know, what's going on, guys? I'll give you a wee couple of seconds to think about all that, what I've just said, because it is quite unbelievable that these huge organisations would come out and not just attack, but silence and cancel the word of a young Luton boy. There's no racist, there's no far right, and you know, hasn't done nothing wrong in my eyes. And I'm quite good at picking stuff like that out, you know, hidden agendas and stuff like that. I've been brought up, like, you know, in like a political sort of atmosphere, you know, with Northern Ireland, the way it's been. So I've seen like hidden agendas in action, and they're quite bad, but nothing like that with Tommy. Just one genuine concerned English lad, concerned about what's going on in his country. So let's all really have a long think about it when you get a couple of seconds and minutes to yourself, because I know we're all really busy with life, but let's really think about it. We've got to, I keep saying this, why are the government behaving like that with Tommy? Why is Apple, Android, you know, Sky News, Channel 4, BBC, The Guardian, Hope Not Hate, End Racism, Unite, all that? Why are they going so hard to silence a young English guy when he's only talking the truth? You know, do you not want the truth to get out? And if you why don't you tell us why you don't want the truth to get out? Why don't you talk to us about it? I'm directing the left. Why don't you tell us what your problem is? You know, you're all jumping on the same bang. Why don't you just stop and think about what you're actually doing? You know, stop looking at this guy as Tommy Robinson, the person that the media has tried to portray, and look at him as a human being, a young man, and really look at it. Look at it where he's coming from. Look at what he suffered. Look what his family suffered. You know, and Richard Inman, another man, you know, half of us don't even know what these boys suffer. You know what I mean? And this is why a lot of people are silent, because it's hard work. When they get you, when they target you, you're in trouble. Like, and you need to have thick skin. You need to be prepared for that, and you need to be a different class of man. And I don't even think I'm that class of man, to be honest with you. But Richard Inman is, and you know, he's a good friend of Tommy's, and he's an ex-soldier, and you know, that's enough for me, like, you know. But on top of all that, he's a great speaker. He speaks a lot better than me, you know. And I'm going to follow him, and I suggest you all follow him, you know, because like I say, they haven't shut him down as much as Tommy, so he gets out as much as he can for Tommy, you know, when he's been getting shut down off all these different platforms in the last 15 years, you know what I mean. And you got to remember one thing as well. One of the reasons Tommy Robinson was shut down at the very start was because he brought he done a documentary against Panorama, the BBC, and he exposed the BBC. So he did. He exposed Panorama. Panorama was our go-to documentary thing that we had. Everybody had it. Like, I've seen it since I was young. I grew up with it, you know what I mean? It's always been there, and it's always been a hard-hitting documentary style sort of expose, you know, and you trusted it, you believed in it. And then Tommy exposed it to be lies, and who they were working with Hope Not Hate, you know, again, this BBC again. So, you know, I'm only telling you just simple facts here. I'm not causing hatred. I'm not doing nothing like that. I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you to have a look at what's going on. You know, these guys need the credit that they deserve. There's no two ways about it. And, you know, And they need you all to speak up, because the more of us that speak up and do videos like this, it takes the dairy off them, because they, it does a wee bit, because they're too busy. They're on everybody right now. They don't like this, you know what I mean? But there's not many people doing it. They don't know what to do. They're under pressure. The government are under pressure now, and there's no two ways about it. You'll never hear that, but it's obvious they're under pressure, because we can see what's happening. We can see every day somebody else like you is just awoke. So if you've awoke just right this minute, awake one of your friends.